大家好，我是 poya， 欢迎收看 poya.school。在 A2 KET 口说考试的第一部分，考官会问你一些 personal questions。以下是这个部分10个最常出现的 KET 口说题目。如果你想要最新最完整的剑桥英检笔记和练习，就搜寻网址 poya.school 吧。在 KET 的口说考试里，考官最有可能问你 1.How often do you text your friends in the evening? So here, of course, you need to mention specifically how often you text your friends in the evening. 所以你遇到这种 how often 的题目呢，一定要记得你要非常清楚的讲出来，你有多常做这件事情。And then you can mention what you text about. 那在这里呢 you can also briefly explain what you usually talk about with your friends, or why that's your pattern. 这里给大家一个 sample answer.I text my friends almost every evening, usually after I finish my dinner. We mostly chat about our day at school, share funny videos, or make plans for the weekend. 2. What's your favorite kind of weather? So for this question, you have to state clearly what type of weather you like best, and you have to also give reasons for why you prefer it and how it makes you feel. And finally,If you still have some time, you can also say what you can do in that weather. Here's a sample answer. My favorite kind of weather is when it's sunny and warm. I love it because it puts me in a good mood and gives me more energy. On sunny days, I can go outside to play basketball with my friends or just relax in the park. 3. When do you usually have your English lessons?For this question, you have to tell the examiner when your English classes happen. You can mention the day or days of the week. 如果超过1天的话呢，你也可以讲2天或是3天。And then how long these classes last, and whether it's at school or somewhere else. Here's a sample answer. I have my English lessons at school 3 times a week, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings.The classes usually last for about an hour. I also have an extra English tutoring session every Sunday afternoon to help me prepare for exams like this one. 4. Who takes the most photos in your family? For this question, you should identify one person in your family who takes the most photos, explain what they usually photograph, and give a reason.Mention why they take so many photos. Here's a sample answer. My mom definitely takes the most photos in my family. She loves taking photos of special moments, especially when we go on trips together. She takes photos of almost everything. The food we eat, the places we visit, and lots of pictures of me and my younger brother.I think she does this because she wants to keep all these memories forever. 5. What do you usually eat for breakfast? Here, please describe what you typically have for breakfast. You can mention actual food items. 所以你可以把你真正吃什么把它讲出来。And you can also talk about different options for different days if you want. So here's a sample answer.On school days, I usually eat a bowl of cereal with milk and a banana because it's quick and easy to prepare. On weekends, when I have more time, my dad makes pancakes or scrambled eggs with toast, which I really enjoy. I always drink a glass of orange juice with my breakfast as well. 6. What sport do you do at school?这里一样的呢，你一定要讲出那个 specific sport 或 sports 如果有2种的话 and you can also mention when or how often you do it and explain whether you enjoy it or not and why. Here's a sample answer. At school, I play basketball during PE lessons twice a week. I'm also on the school basketball team, so I have practice every day after school.I really enjoy playing basketball because it's a team sport and it helps me stay fit and healthy. Plus, I've made a lot of good friends through the team. 7. How often do you go on trips? 那又看到了这种 how often 的题目 So state the frequency clearly 你一定要把你多常去旅行这个频率讲得很清楚 And then you can mention where you usually go or where you recently went. You can also say who you go on these trips with. Here's the sample answer. My family and I go on trips about 3 or 4 times a year. We usually travel during school holidays. Last summer, we went to Japan, which was really exciting. I always look forward to these trips because it's a nice break from studying. 8. Where do you have a TV in your house? 看到这种题目啊 you have to remember, don't just answer in the living room. 不要给这么短的答案。你除了要说明呢 where the TV is located in your home, you can also add a small detail about the TV, such as the size of the TV or who usually watches the TV. Let's look at the sample answer. We have a TV in our living room, right across from the sofa. It's quite a large TV that the whole family uses to watch movies together on weekends. We also have a smaller TV in my parents' bedroom, but we don't use that one as much. 9. Please tell me what you like doing at home. Here, you can share 2 to 3 activities you genuinely enjoy doing at home and give reasons for why you like them or explain when you usually do them. Here's a sample answer. At home, I really enjoy reading books in my bedroom, especially novels. It's a great way for me to relax after school. I also like baking with my sister on weekends. We often make cookies or cakes together. 10. Do you like doing your homework? 恭喜大家来到今天影片的最后一个题目。那这个问题很好。Do you like doing your homework? I don't know. I never really liked it, but I think it helped. Maybe. 所以这边要跟大家讲呢 You can be honest about your feelings toward homework, explain why you feel that way, and mention different subjects. 所以你可以提出说我比较喜欢做某一个科目的功课，然后比较不喜欢做另外某几个科目的功课，这样子是可以的。So you can mention different subjects to show balance in your answer.所以其实呢，你不用给一个很准确的答案，不一定要是 yes 或是 no. You can give a mixed answer, 就像我这上面写的。那我们一起来看一下 sample answer. To be honest, I have mixed feelings about homework. I don't mind doing homework for subjects I enjoy, like English and art, because I find them interesting. However, I don't really like doing maths homework because I find it quite difficult, and it takes me a long time to complete. 那不管怎么样呢，该写的作业还是要写哦。以上是今天的10个最常出现的 KET 口说题目，希望对你有帮助，考试加油！